What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Horizon Zero Dawn.
The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Here we go.
She walks among us, anointed by All Mother herself.
Alright. Where we're needed is basically all the way up there. We're going to go down this way. We're close to the end now. Two or three more main quests. And then that one side quest, which you're going to get the piece for here, and then we're going to go get it. Like after this one. It's amazing how close we are. After all this long journey, we're close. Which I decided that I was just going to go on a straight recording spree, just because I had, like, whenever I got the schedule for my work on the last Saturday that it was, I showed that I had all the way off till Friday, and I was like, I'm finishing Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm finishing the recording and everything. I'm not enjoying it just because I kind of was more just because I wanted to see where, like, how many I would have. So at the end
will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Whoop.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Is it re-guarded or what? I think it is, because we've been here before and completely wiped these things out. I think it's good to walk through. Yep. Whoop. We get all the way to the top here, back to that area that I wanted to go in earlier. That looked like a cauldron to me. I had completely forgotten that that's what that was for. I'll be honest. I was like, it's kind of weird that I came in that cauldron.
Garden.
Go over here and save real quick. I could have went all the way up here, but I wanted that to play. But yeah, ever since the whole talking to Ross, which before we do the final battle, we're going to go back to Ross and back to,
Easy, easy.
the one part of Gaia that got loose, and we saved. Cyan. Oh, I think it was part of Gaia. I know who Festus was, which I didn't even, when I originally played, I didn't make that connection. That's, well, I did, that's the first time I played the new with that, but I didn't make the, I never would have thought that they would have used parts like that. And they've actually weaved in the story pretty well. Because some of that dialogue, I don't remember being there. About how Festus was loose and making the cauldrons and whatnot. Hey, the people over at, it's Guerrilla Games, right? That makes this? I've kind of been planning the recent one, so I've been looking at a lot of different developers. So it's kind of hard to remember which ones are which, but I think it was Guerrilla. Yeah, I'm like 100% sure it was. But they're very talented. In fact, while we're running there the rest of the way, I'll make sure. I don't want to be wrong about this one. I don't want G. H, O, come on. It was... Yeah, Guerrilla Games. That's what I thought. Now, they're very talented. They probably have a long-standing thing that they can do a lot with. Here comes this IP.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Uh-huh. God, that's something they could add if they do a second one.
Don't look down.
It is some sort of flying machine. I don't know how it would really work, but yeah, that'd be an awesome thing. You just fly around and view the scenery from above. Make sure I don't miss this last.
This
cable
is
I forgot.
exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. I had to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. We're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Alright, one second here. I already know where the one thing is. Great scan, let's get that going.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Okay, I know we're gonna have to go back to get that. So we need one more thing and we have the last Easter egg. Alright, so I need to go... First, let's go down this way. I knew there'd be something here. What do we got?
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Alright.
Mind your footing.
Good thing he noticed, 'cause I sure as hell didn't. Sure there. Okay. We're down here. Yep, gonna keep following. At a certain point where we hit a rappel point, and that's when we go and get the last core. That's why Silence was talking, I was making sure that I knew the exact place. Yeah, okay, it's here. Is this is supposed to be an elevator shaft? Gotcha. I do believe. Am I completely wrong about this? I've missed it and I have to come back anyway.
Guess that's my way across.
That was... Actually, that was the wrong way. I want to go this way. Just need to grab a hold of these. There we go. Going up here. Yep, there it is. Here. Nothing's there. The last power cell.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
So after this quest, we're going to go and open that up and get that armor. Which is actually something else. I don't want to spoil it. I about did, and I thought better of it. Now, more or less just go through here and explore and pick up what we can. I thought it was supposed to grab at the end of those. Does make me wonder. Yeah, I do have them. Okay, it's saved over here. Gotcha. Oh, down. Why didn't that work? Oh, good. Alright. Head on forward here.
Glad that's over.
No, down. Okay, now do we go up? Pull yourself up. I have to know.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Okay, just a dead end. Oop, and that's the way we're supposed to go, so I'm gonna go this way first. Anything? Nope.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. And none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Whoop.
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of...
Elizabeth's room.
Oh.
I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Alright, with that, I'm going to end the video here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a quick like, subscribe for more to come, the bell button when I post, and I'll see y'all in the next one.